Hello everybody, it's Mark by Rage. I wanted to give you guys a full review on the story mode for the game For Honor. And before I get into the story mode in detail without spoilers the best I can, I do want to say if you're debating on the buying the game, the story mode shouldn't be a deciding factor. Yes, it was good, but it wasn't the best, and there was many flaws in the story mode. But it's a brand new IP, a completely new story. It's original story. I liked it a lot, and the deciding factor should be the multiplayer and the game being always online. As just examples, I guess it's completely up to you. But if you want to review on the story mode before going into the story mode yourself, then just keep watching. I played through the whole story mode on the hardest difficulty, and it did take me quite some time. I was busy a lot of the time, and that's really why I couldn't beat it as faster than I should have. And I would say the story mode was around 10 hours at the most but I should have gotten like this video out sooner, but I was really busy and I apologize about that. Anyways, I'll start off by saying on the hardest difficulty it was a challenge, but I feel like they shouldn't have made it so where you died you really only had either one checkpoint or you had to restart the whole game. But it doesn't really say when's your checkpoint or where your checkpoint is. So if you're going through a mission and you haven't died yet, you have to pretty much hope you're not going to get reset further back than you want, or further back than a difficult area or a time consuming area. And that was pretty much my mindset after the first mission, where I learned that the hard way. The first mission, there's a boss fight, and if you die on the realistic difficulty, you're gonna have to do the whole mission again. You can skip through cutscenes, but I want to watch each cutscene throughout the whole, from the beginning of the game throughout the end of the game, and I did. But when I died and I had to go through it again, it allowed me to skip. So just to know, you can skip through cutscenes if you don't want to watch it, or if you already seen it and you died, or whatever the reason may be. So the realistic difficulty was a challenge because you can't see, it doesn't give you the art of battle game HUD. It did make it a challenge, but the bigger challenge to me was not dying, trying not to die. Side tip, quick tip, you could run past through all enemies in a mission as long as it doesn't require you to kill certain enemies. You could do that. I did that when I died. Anyways, I'll get to why that may be important later on. But yeah, I thought it was challenging. Anyways, the story was good. Not the best, like I said earlier, but there were flaws, and there were moments where I questioned another character's motives, like not because I didn't see it coming, but because I wanted to see why did he want to do that? Like, why did he want to switch legions or not factions, sorry, but without trying to give you guys spoilers, I'm trying to just say why a character switched legions or armies, so to speak. But yeah, chapter 1, you're the knights. Chapter 2, Vikings. Chapter 3, samurais. Chapter 1 was a good intro, a good prologue into the story. But I feel like it was a bit questionable. One of the parts in chapter 1, with the polygon, like she did something. I just like recruited someone, right? She recruited someone, and like, alright, that's awesome. She recruited someone. I'm gonna try not to give you guys spoiler, but I expected her to recruit more for her to recruit more of those types of people, but she did not, and you don't see that more in the story at all. That I expected to see those types of people in the Black Legion, but you don't. And I was like, okay, I was expecting this or expecting more out of this part of the story, but nothing came of it. Story, I mean, chapter 2, you really begin to see how manipulative Apollyon is, Apollyon, or whatever, however you want to say. I don't care, I call her Apollyon. But you can see how manipulative she is and how evil she really is. You could start to see that as she manipulates the Vikings to do what she wants them to do. And it's really evil and messed up, but I think it's pretty cool to have someone to want to go against that's so messed up and evil, not because they have like some demon magic or anything like that, but because they're humanely like so messed up that they're just so evil. I just thought that was pretty cool to have in the story. And another thing I don't like about chapter 2 was how just overpowered the Vikings seem to be in terms of the story, not the gameplay. The gameplay, everything seems so surprisingly balanced alongside like the combat and like everything, like the boss health and all that. It was just balanced. It was great. I guess as a side note, the combat was great. The boss fights were great, very unique. The boss fights were very unique. Was pretty interesting. Anyways, so the Vikings did seem really overpowered because of who they raided, how many times they're able to get through certain areas. Not amount of times, but how far they were able to push to certain areas. It's just unbelievable. It's just, in reality, though, I don't think the Vikings would have lasted that long. I think that would have been game over for the Vikings. Chapter 2 should have been the end of Vikings, but that is just my opinion. I know it's just a game and they have to keep everything, like all the factions alive, fighting for quote-unquote eternity. That's how things are supposed to be because of Apollyon. Apollyon wants there to be war, chaos, death, and that's what she tries to do. Chapter 3, she tries to make the samurai fight each other. Same with chapter 2, she tried to make the Vikings fight each other and eventually try to group up and attack other factions to survive. Like, quote unquote, the true animals they are. I think that's the exact lines Apollyon does say. And I guess that's when you start seeing how manipulative she is. So in chapter 3, she tries to get the samurais to fight against each other. And in chapter 1, she did try to recruit like the best knights she can. Anyways, back to chapter 3. Chapter 3, she manipulates again, but what I didn't see coming was, I shouldn't tell you guys because it's a major spoiler and I don't want to spoil it, but I guess I could because, it's part of the game, what the game is. She kind of gets everybody, all the factions in one area, and I guess, and now I see it, think about it, the more I think about it, it's what she wanted, and it kind of caught me off guard, strangely, and I like that about the story. It was pretty interesting, pretty good. I mean, to me, it's good. It's not a good, it's not a great story. It's good, not great. It could have been better. It could have been way better. Just, there are parts in the story where I really thought Apollyon was immortal. Like, you see certain characters get stabs and like they live and they just go through it like they're completely fine, and like are they immortal or something? I don't know yet, but no, there's no yet, there's nothing. It's just how games are. But I think with that being said, that really does wrap it. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. It does wrap it all up for this review. I'm trying to think about if I missed anything, or if there's anything you guys should know without spoilers. No, I guess not. I think I covered everything. If you guys think I missed anything, the gameplay or the story itself, anything within those lines, or anything else I could have possibly possibly missed, let me know. I will acknowledge it in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy this review, my first ever review, anything, give it a thumbs up. Show us some support, please. I really do appreciate it. Let's try to get 15 likes if we can. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. And I try to upload 3 times a week. I know this week is very slow. I've been very busy and very tired. My girlfriend's going to a different country for a couple weeks, and I'm trying to help her out with that and get her all prepared for that. And yeah, that's really why I've been so busy, and I apologize, but here I am trying to make you guys a great video, and I always try to give you guys great videos and great content to look forward to. And with that being said, I'm Marked by Rage, and yeah, that's it for this video. Peace.